hear often in these spaces, we talk about, oh, we need to bring shame back into the community. And so often we talk about certain areas of shame, like single motherhood shame, but we never really talk about, just how you carry yourself, shame. Like you should not even be carrying yourself. That's the emphasis right there. How you carry yourself, how people see you,
Right.
you should be shamed for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let that slip, because it's like, oh, mistaken say, oh, she's creative, she's just her individual, but when the way you're carrying yourself is like degrading you in an entire community. That's the problem. Like it's just going down, because there should never be anything right with showing your own in public.
There's no reason for you to be outside in lingerie.
Even talking about it in
Yeah.
you know just confused here. um did you have anything else to say about that mistake?
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's kind of like a, a, a double-edged sword to a degree. And what I mean by that is when you look at other cultures or other people, groups in general, that they have the privilege of not being judged as an entire group by one person or a few people cutting up, right? So they don't feel like those people represent all of them, right? So they have the ability to move as individuals. Like if somebody does something, oh, it was just that individual, right? But on the flip side, for us, is completely opposite. So it's like if somebody does something, or like we said, a few, they end up representing the vast majority, as opposed to it being, no, that's just them, and everybody else understanding that they don't represent the vast majority of us. So we get judged on a very different scale, which really sucks. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we have to, because I've even done this, like with, felt like this myself, or if I have my kids around or something like that, feeling very uncomfortable with, if I'm in a space and I see somebody, cutting up, that I'm like, oh my God, like they're making us look so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like we automatically default to thinking that they're representing us. Or when we're in spaces where is not many of us there, to feel the extra need to be on our best behavior to kind of overcome stereotypes that we're perceiving that other people have. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of mental work or burden to just carry around, feeling like you got to carry the weight of your entire race. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I think that what has happened is that this is where we play a part in this, right? And we talk about this all the time. When we think it's okay to even promote or even bump, like for example, he said City Girls. If you're a City Girls fan, I don't care how conservative you are kind of voting in that manner. Okay. If you stream it, that's the vote. We talked about this, I guess it was a Sunday show. And so that's where we go wrong. We think of it, we know how at this point, we know how powerful music is. It's a universal language, right? But yet we still vote into it.
Mm-hmm.
Even as the people that we are, we know better. We don't even carry ourselves like this. Instead of shaming it, the music, the beat's so bad that we don't even care about the consequence, because it's we vote for it, right?
Yeah.
That's where we go wrong. In the entire situation, even as it relates to YouTube or when it relates to Instagram, we see foolery and we watch it. We even share it with a friend of a friend of a friend. And yeah, we're laughing at it, but when you're sharing it, you're kind of circulating it, the views, which means the algorithm is going to pull it up on a pedestal. and you're going to see it more. The difference between African Americans and other cultures, especially in America when it comes to white people, is they have had enough history of good things out about them in the media, where the small rat, because we see ratchet white girls on YouTube too, but because there's so much good stuff, it's like that's a small group, right? But when it's with us, all the bad stuff is in great numbers, and the good people are like, here. So it's the exact opposite. You understand?
Well, yeah, that's the thing though, because it's those bad things. We're laughing at it. We're ha-haing at it. there was just a there was just a video that was going viral on social media of that Shamar guy or whatever, that's on that one show with all the women. In that clip, he was running towards one of the girls sitting down, to assault her. We can only assume, and the security guard grabbed him and threw him back. Now, mind you, everybody is ha at what just happened, but this man is running to assault a female on TV, and we're laughing at it. We think that is funny. It's amusing. It's entertainment. What is wrong with us? You know what I'm saying? And I point that out, and women are coming to me in the comments like, well, that's read the comment. That's not what we laughing at. And how, no, that is what you're laughing at. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, why is this man on a TV show with women? You know what I'm saying? If that was a problem, then he wouldn't be on there. But due to the fact that we think that it's okay, you know what I'm saying? That's why he's on there. And that's the problem.
Well, I think the other thing too is the way the way we engage and treat each other indirectly gives other people permission to do the same.
Absolutely.
So I think that's also a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think until, like, I guess what you were saying earlier, Viz, is that until we learn how to build relationship with each other, how to talk to each other, how to interact with each other, that other people are going to feel very comfortable assuming like they do, stereotyping like they do, and engaging with us like they do. It almost is a level of giving them permission to do so.
Exactly.
So I think that's, so if what they see, like how Shan was saying earlier, because you have, like, when you just start thinking just outside of our the community that you live in, and think broader, and then think more of a global view, because that's where we're at now with technology and everything, is these stereotypes and the things that people are seeing. When you go to other countries, those expectations are the same. I know when my husband, he went to Nigeria, he was talking about how everybody that, he was where he was at visiting thought that everybody, all, Black people that lived in the States had, money. They kept saying like P. Diddy, right? Because that was who they saw, so it's just things like that if people's only interaction is through media, we're in trouble, because they're not going to be exposed to really meeting African American men and women to the level that can change their, opinion. So that's what I'm thinking in a broader perspective, where we perpetuate this treatment of the way we are with each other, just even outside of the United States.